The following podcast contains strong language and ridiculous cartoon scenarios conjured up by two self-proclaimed comedy wizards. Between you and me, they're more like Saturday morning court jesters fueled by sugary cereal. But either way, the opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their well-intentioned hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Unless, of course, you want to pay them to say something else. Could always use a new pair of shoes.
Hello and welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
We're here with a show for you. It's a funny show. It's about reviews. It's the only podcast on the internet that reviews reviews. It's the only podcast on the internet that's got a website, reviewparty.com.
It's the only podcast on the internet that you can hear with your ears.
That's true. It's very true. Matt, listeners, friends, gather around. I have something to talk about before we get to the show today. First of all, it's episode 53 that I wanted to quickly say.
Classic number.
Classic number. I was thinking, like, why is that a classic number? Why am I excited about 53? Probably just because it's big. We passed the 52 mark, which is a big milestone. And but then I was like, I don't know. Let me look up who's famous players' jerseys who have 53. I thought I could find something funny.
All right.
Sure enough, I did. You Google 53 sports players. the little picture that Google, like the little top information panel that Google gives you, class of, it gives you numbers, Hall of Fame jersey numbers, and it has the number on the left and just the players' last names on the right. And some of the last names are capitalized the whole way, and some are just classically capitalized.
Okay.
And it just, number 51, so it just says, Butkus, Hubbard, Ringo. And the Butkus, Hubbard, Ringo just sounds like really funny to me. That was the funny one. 53 is just Carson, Ford, Tingelhoff, Webster, Wojciechowicz.
Wojciechowicz, wow.
To delay the episode starting even more, what I really want to talk about is, many of you may know from the show or from knowing me that I work at a grocery store.
Woo!
I'm a cashier supervisor by day, millionaire podcaster by night. There are a lot of things that annoy me about customers at work, and most, I would say, 99% of those things can be tallied under them being rude to me, them being impolite to me or my coworkers, right? And that happens too much in my opinion, but what I want to put on blast today, what I want to hop on my soapbox about today is not a they're being mean, they're being impolite. It is a social faux pas, like a cringe-worthy social moment that needs to be stopped. I need you to hear this. If you do this, I need you to stop it. So I feel like this is a PSA for me, right?
Whoa.
This is to better this community of listenership and friendship that we have around the show. If you hand someone a plastic card and you're pinching it in between your fingers like a crab, or you're making like a gun at them, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like if you make finger guns with your middle finger and your pointer finger and you slip the card in there and that's how you hand it to somebody?
Yes.
You gotta cut that out. You gotta not do that anymore. And, I don't think they know just how, I don't want to say unfashionable it is, just how tragically uncool and annoying and dorky that is. And that's spoken from a guy, let your freak flag fly, absolutely. But this, I don't know.
You don't think that's slick?
You know what I mean?
That's like James Bond slipping you a car.
No, you know what it is
cigarette.
exactly like? It is like going to a fancy bar and ordering a, what does James Bond order?
Martini.
Shaking, yeah. And going to the bartender and like sitting down to someone you're interested in, loudly saying to the bartender, martini, shaken, not stirred. That is exactly the same thing as holding your credit card between your index finger and your middle finger.
So it's just a poser act, is what you're saying.
It's just uncool. It's just not doing it for me. Just like, we're just a couple of people, especially if like your coworker does it to you.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What are you trying to prove here?
Not to belabor the point or delay the episode anymore, but when I would take the card in my hand in previous days, I would like to stab it into the machine where the chip reader. I just stab it, and then I withdraw it like a sword. And now that everything's just tap, I haven't figured out a stupid thing to do.
I'm gonna listen, buddy. I support you and all your stupid thing ideals, but just tap it on there.
I'll tap it with it held between two fingers.
Do not. No, actually, I'm gonna reveal myself as a fraud. You know what I like to do?
What's that?
If it's kind of like a flat one or one leaning back a lot, I like to just toss the card onto it. I like to sort of flick the card onto it so it lands on the machine and goes beep beep, and then you pick it up quickly.
Yep, bank it off. Bank it off the backboard.
Yeah, that's probably just as cringy as what I am. Was just soapboxing on, but it's gotten a couple laughs.
Hey, I've got some cringy reviews here.
All right, let's do it.
And they're also like sort of based in customer service / trying to better humanity. I have I have a review from sitejabber.com. That's a news source. I don't know if I'll be returning because I wasn't searching on that site. I was searching for this specific thing, and that specific thing is Meals on Wheels. For the uninitiated and unold of us, Meals on Wheels.
It's OG Grubhub, dude.
I guess for old people mostly. For those who are less mobile, whose family lives far away or works and can't get to them to assist, they deliver meals to older people.
I think in a lot of neighborhoods, it's also the Swan Man or the Swan Truck. You may recognize that as that's what it was around my neighborhood.
Oh, okay. Different.
But same type of thing.
Yeah.
Different organization, maybe.
Could be. I'm sure it's like Goodwill where there are different subsidiaries all over the place.
Yeah.
This is a Site Jabber review from Shaddad Y. Shaddad titles his review Inhumane and writes, "Eating out of the trash can was less disgusting than the garbage they give you."
Oh my god!
Everything about this organization needs to be investigated. I've been through hell and back, from third world countries to prison, and still have not seen anything that compares to these garbage meals they give you. The food is raw, old, and not packed right. The box comes wet and leaking. The garbage people... Sorry, I should enunciate that better. The garbage people that deliver throw the box against your door like you're less than an animal. I have a camera... I have a camera in my front door and a bunch of pictures I took of the garbage they deliver. I'm just waiting to hear back from a couple of news channels. 1 star...
Oh, that threat.
Yeah.
That veiled threat at the end. Holy
I got
moly.
the tapes.
One thing we can know about this reviewer is they haven't been to prison in Arizona. Boom, political joke to start off the show. Rare form.
And that's enough for the whole episode.
Can you imagine? Imagine if that was Grubhub. Not to just straight up millennial it. But someone overhead Xeno Warrior slingshotting your styrofoam Chinese food order onto your porch.
Smear, 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 smear. Yeah, the guy from Nothing Bundt Cakes lobs the bundt cake, your mini bundt, your buntlet at the window.
I don't know if I've ever seen a mini buntlet. It sounds incredibly pretentious.
And adorable, but yes, it's a store dedicated purely to bundt cakes. It's very pretentious.
I thought you were going to say a store dedicated purely to bundtlets. They don't even do full-size bundt cakes. We're bundtlets only, dog.
They do full-size.
Well, I got a marketing idea for them. Switch to bundtlets.
Bundtlets only.
It's 2021. We're entering the buntlet era. Right?
Don't give us that big
capitalize.
Stuff. I feel saucy from that, but I did collect a contrasting review that's nice and short and sweet. Oh no, did I clip off this reviewer's name? I must have. It's all right.
I lost the time.
Anyway, I'll just call them Happy Reviewer. Happy Reviewer titles their review, "The Only Charity You Should Invest Your Hard-Earned Life Into." Happy Reviewer writes, "Do you really want to give to a worthy organization? Please give to Meals on Wheels. I am 71 years old. My life would be torture without this great organization that truly helps people in need." I want to also say that torture is spelled like torch, like a burning torch, E-R.
This guy thinks he's going to be burned alive in hell.
Yeah. Please
without Meals on Wheels.
Please be generous. I will thank you personally. 5 stars.
What a funny coincidence, Matt. I myself wrote a review for Grubhub that sounds a lot like that one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, here, I'll read it. Do you really want to give to a worthy organization? Please give to Grubhub. I am 29 years old. My life would be torture without this great organization that truly helps people in need. Please be generous. I will order extra Taco Bell for you personally. 5 stars.
I heard the torture spelled with a CH.
Torture. Oh, man.
So I really don't know what to make of Meals on Wheels. It's hard to put a pin on it.
Not to put you on the spot, but any location data on those? Or is this from the same town, presumably?
I think this was various areas, actually.
Okay, it could just be a regional thing.
I think somebody mentioned Chicago area, but somebody else.
Yeah, that first review really makes you picture like a dystopian, like all the houses are boarded up. A man just throws a crate of food at your apartment complex, and all the people like scamper out to quickly grab their portions and scamper in. Children peeking through the boarded windows.
Somebody says Sacramento, California, so it's anywhere. Maine also. I see Maine. Anyway, you've got a review.
These are from all over. We got a Yelp Japan review of Meals on Wheels coming up or what? I got a review here. This review was submitted by a friend of the show, Elijah Poison.
Hey.
With an asterisk.
Oh. And
I would like to quickly let my friend Marcy explain the asterisk. I have here a voice message from Marcy.
Whoa.
I was hanging out with Elijah for a little bit, and we were looking at showtimes for the Demon Slayer movie, seeing if it was something we could figure out that we can go to. It turns out we can't because he's going to be too busy playing WoW, and I'm pissed. Anyway, we're reading the reviews for the Marcus Theater, and we saw the review for the one that Elijah sent you, and I laughed, and I was like, we should send that to Brent. And he sent it to you, and I was like, hey, give me some, give credit where credit's due. I told you to send it. He's like, no way, kid. You were just here when the magic happened. You weren't part of it. Da, 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 da. So, I just wanted to be known, okay?
So, yeah, sure.
If it weren't for me, that spicy little chef's kiss review that you have either already read and laughed at or will read and laugh at in the near future, courtesy of your girl.
Courtesy of Marcy.
That's right. Courtesy of your girl. Courtesy of Marcy. So that's the asterisk explained in her own words. I'll let you be the judge.
That's so nice and hilarious.
So yeah, here is that very review. It is a review from Google Reviews for Marcus Valley Grand Cinema. This review is written by None of Your Business, appears to be their name, local guide with 326 reviews.
That's interesting.
And they wrote, participated in a privately rented theater, which was fantastic until 2 random and unruly teenage boys entered the theater. watched them change seats several times throughout their uninvited visit. Then when asked to leave, they yelled profanities and threw trash at the children that were present within our private party. Is this theater not monitoring who is coming in and out? 2 stars.
Probably not. Let's take this quick. Okay, you're renting a private theater. That means it's probably during COVID times when the theater's like, we're open, but nobody's coming out, but we need to make money. But how do we do that? Rent a theater for $100.
$20, you have a running in place for a couple hours.
A movie from the 90s, it's yours. Just watch it. If it's newer, it'll be $150. Sorry, that's what we got to do. They've got like 4 people maybe at the theater, tops.
Right.
You think they're placing people at each door? Excuse me, can I see the credentials?
Yeah, you think like Wisconsin chain Marcus Cinemas it's got that.
Is this at the
Fox place
Valley?
In the labor?
The Fox Valley Mall? Do you know?
This has got to be the Fox Valley Mall
That's
location.
What I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a hot spot for teenage hijinks.
For derelicts. Ne'er-do-wells. Future ne'er-do-wells. Scamps. Rapscallions and scoundrels to have their way. Wonder what they're watching.
Probably Paul Blart Mall Cop.
This is probably kind of Paul Blart.
Nah, it was kind of a Paul Blart day, but they decided let's throw on Minions instead.
They wanted to go with the crowd pleaser.
Yeah,
not the art house stuff.
More like the Blart House stuff. Whoa! Let's slow things down. Yeah, just go talk to an employee. Say these people are in our theater.
Yeah, seriously.
You make them leave.
You just got in a yelling match with them? You didn't go tell there's a manager there who knows how to handle this, yeah, I would assume.
I'm paying a good money to watch Paul Blart and Minions back to back. You get these punks out of here.
We're doing the whole Minions franchise. Side movies, main what's the Despicable Me, all of them. We're doing Paul Blart 1 and 2. There's not a Paul Blart 3, is there?
Yet.
Don't. Yeah, that's like the first sign of the apocalypse. That's like the fucking locusts, man. Except they're all Adam Sandler's less successful friends.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go from
I don't know what else to say, yeah.
Adam Sandler friends dunk.
We can go on to another bad comedian.
Sure.
But before we go to that, just want to comment on none of your business. But you're leaving 300 plus reviews, your local guide.
And 1,500 photos.
Yeah. You obviously
your
care.
Your whole life is on Google reviews, dude.
You care, and you want people to know these things. Don't play coy.
Yeah, they've got a little complex, I think.
You can't fool us.
I mean, if you want to remain anonymous, there's much more polite ways, much funnier ways to do so, I think.
Yeah.
Creative ways.
Have a laugh with it. You could have a laugh with the subject of this review, which is Mr.
Stuck the landing. A+ segue.
Yeah. I have another new review source. Thanks to, real life slowly starting to come back. I have a review from Ticketmaster for a Jeff Foxworthy show. This is...
Lay it on me.
I know. This is a review of Jeff Foxworthy's performance at the Seminole Hard Rock Tampa Event Center, Tampa, by Janice on February 24th, 2020.
I just hate it already. I'm already gritting my teeth.
You know that this was the last entertainment somebody saw before the world shut down. It was Jeff Foxworthy. Janice titles her review, Hilarious.
Oh, a body blow. Oh.
Get ready. Janice writes, "We are senior citizens, and we laughed until we were exhausted. Jeff can weave a story like no other. He talks about things we can all relate to, and we were thoroughly entertained. I was telling some of his stories to my children in their 40s and 50s, and they hope to have a chance to hear him soon. He is top of the line. The only downside was the rude audience. Many came in late. There were... I'm seeing some parallels with your review. We got hoodlums in both cases.
Alcoholics everywhere.
Many came in late. There were a lot of drunks shouting at him.
Yeah!
People getting up to go out to get another drink, etc. But Jeff handled it like the pro he is. I was embarrassed about the audience. I hope he comes back. 5 stars.
Oh, man. This woman worships him.
She loves Jeff.
Good thing there was someone I could feel camaraderie with in the story of that review that sort of saved me from the doom spiral that I was going through in the first half.
Yeah.
I was clutching my seat and just cringing.
Tighter fetal position by the word.
It just like under like the waterfall, like just just gritting it out in the first half of that review.
Then the downside.
And then I got to slide down a beautiful snowy hill as a penguin for the second half.
Yeah.
When those guys started heckling Jeff Foxworthy.
Hey, Jeff. How do I know if I'm a redneck?
And she revealed her fear that her new savior.
He's not going to come back.
He's not coming back. I wonder, was Jeff playing the hits on the show? Was he doing A material? Was he working on some new stuff? What mesmerized this woman so? Is she a longtime fan? This is a deep well you presented here.
How much new stuff do you think Jeff Foxworthy can come up with?
I don't know, man. Seinfeld's working on new stuff all the time, right?
That's true, yeah.
But Seinfeld's a genius. Jeff Foxworthy's we shouldn't say anything bad about Mr. Jeff.
Yeah, he means well. I'm sure he's a great guy.
He's probably a nice guy. I don't know. I thought Ellen would be nice, but she...
That's true. You never know.
Yeah. Ellen's whole MO was, I'm nice. I'm I'm not like those other celebrities. I'm kind of fun.
I'm wholesome. I'm dancing. Hey, I'm over here. Look at this wacky outfit.
I'm dancing. I'm an LGBTQ hero. Like,
look at the rage in my eyes.
Oh my god, dude! I was just like, I don't know. Probably in the moment, and especially those poor kids, it's probably their dream to work with Ellen, and then this happens to them. I can't imagine how awful that must be. But I just feel like I would laugh at her. I'd be like, "Who are you, fucking crazy?"
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Don't you
Talking
know?
to another person like this is just weird.
You're Ellen. You're supposed to be the nice person.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not like you are on TV.
Yeah.
That's why they probably don't hire smartasses like us to be Ellen's assistants.
It's true. It's kind of like...
all the David Spade types.
Yeah. That's me. It's like Conan's character on 30 Rock, where he's just a jerk.
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien, not only
but
smart,
I think that
witty,
one's funny
incredible.
because he's probably such a nice,
he's
silly guy.
But I don't.
What, you don't know, do you?
No, I don't have anything else.
Yeah, that well is later to be explored. We'll learn more of her soon. In the meantime, I got a little review from Amazon. Let's go reel it in. A return to the familiar fields. This is for the Karundo Woman's 2021 Summer Dress Ruffle Sleeve Tie Neck High Waist Floral Print Mini Dress Aligned Sun Dress.
Check out the one dress that everyone's raving about.
Yeah, it's got like all the pictures, the thumbnails have like new, like in season stamped over them. And honestly, kind of a cool dress, kind of a pretty dress. But this review is titled, Recommended by World's Worst Mom. Oh, it is written by, of course, the prolific Amazon customer.
Love him.
I bought this for a generally ungrateful and entitled 21-year-old daughter. She wears about a 12 usually, and I ordered an XL. It fit and looked great on her, and if she refrained from her moodiness, it would have had an even better effect. When I listened to her list my myriad faults, this cute dress gave me some distraction to try and tune her out.
Oh, jeez.
It costs about the same as a pack of birth control pills in 1997, which may have been a more prudent investment. 5 stars.
Ouch.
She's got jokes, dude.
Wow.
This lady's got jokes.
Know your audience. That's not gonna... The world's changing, Amazon customer. You don't
I don't
tell,
know, man.
You don't tell a lady she'd look better if she's smiling.
This is but from Mom, though.
I know. That's strange.
These wounds are cut deep. Almost 2,728 people found this helpful. They love it. They love it. They're hitting helpful. Woo! Hands up in the air for this mom just full on dunking on her daughter. Just like WWE off the cage slam show on her daughter.
Like you weren't there, Amazon customer. Like you weren't a difficult teen yourself.
More people should come to realize that. They should see the recurring themes in their lives and just be like, yeah, let's do it a little different. But no, not the world's worst mom. I mean, she's living up to her name.
Yeah.
I want to know what the list of myriad faults were.
You don't just drop that and then not drop it. Burn the spaghetti. How do you do that, Mom? How do you burn spaghetti?
I mean, she bought her daughter this nice dress.
And then she just stares at it while her daughter talks. It's a little creepy.
It's got a pretty pattern. I'm sure she just like saw the pattern and zoned out into it.
Sort of like a magic eye pattern dress.
She stared into it so long she looked around and she was in a world made of the pattern.
That's worth it.
Her daughter's bitching. Only a faint hum in the distance.
Muted to nothing.
All she heard was, and then she snapped back and she's like, I gotta write an Amazon review.
Because I got some material.
We got some material. We've spit out so much material, I think it's time for a break. We gotta reload.
Reload.
Reloading!
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode, and welcome to something, once again, just a bit different. Today we have something special, a sweet surprise, almost even a zesty one. Ooh. That's right. We have a gift of audio form from some fellow podcasters, the Zesty Life Hack Boys. Life hacks, but I didn't want to say hacks boys because that sounds weird.
They're kind of like us in another life if you were my son.
Yes. And yes.
No, I think it's more of if I was your son.
Okay, sure. In case you're wondering, audience, the Zesty Life Hacks podcast looks at the problems that people face in life and just dreams up ingenious, clever solutions to those issues. They contacted us, said, do you have a problem? And we've got a lot of them. So we sent them a problem and said, do you have a review of something for us? So we do not know what this audio will contain. Just like all the reviews on this show, we're going in blind.
Ah,
but not deaf.
Whoa, that's deep.
Without further ado, Zesty Life Hacks.
Hey, it's Tom and Hardy from Zesty Life Hacks. Say hello, Hardy.
Hey, what's up? Hello, Hardy.
Okay.
Classic.
Good to be here
That
on
was classic.
reviewparty.com.
Yep.
Hardy, we have started beef with
Yes.
America in the past
Yes.
about their oversized, tasteless, powderless marshmallows.
Yep.
Okay, if you haven't caught our show, and I don't blame you if you haven't, in Australia, we have sort of one type of marshmallow that'd be about as big as your
Big toe.
as a big toe. There you go.
Yep.
They're quite
Tasty.
sweet,
Uh,
and they have a powder coating on the outside, so
And
they
there's-
don't stick to each
and
other.
there's strawberry and vanilla.
Strawberry and
like
vanilla
in every
flavours.
pack.
You can get ones or the other, but
Yeah,
generally,
but generally,
yeah. Now they're not the little marshmallows that you get in hot chocolates. We've seen
They're
those
bigger.
before. They're a bit bigger than that, and they
They're
are a good treat, especially if you're sitting around a campfire
yeah,
having some damper and some billy tea.
yeah,
And then you roast yourself a marshmallow.
yeah.
Oh, caraz.
Oh.
Right, but I chanced upon some American jumbo marshmallows, and we didn't rate them.
No, we
Didn't
didn't.
think they were very good. So
They were okay.
they were okay.
Not as good as ours.
Not just basically not as good as ours.
Come at me, don't at me.
Yeah, there we go. Keep the beef going. So I thought I'd look up what Americans think of their large marshmallows because they can't be enamored with them. They're not that good. So I'll go to Jet Puffed S'more. So they're particularly s'more based things. So I'm guessing the large marshmallows are for s'mores in particular.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
If you're a schmoron.
Yeah, to get your s'more on or to be a s'moron.
Schmoron's got to get the s'more on.
S'moron's got to get their s'more on.
Taking our
Get
jokes.
puffed s'more marshmallows. This is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
So far, pretty good review. Texas Crocs, 5 stars. Game changer for s'mores. These square marshmallows maximize the marshmallow chocolate graham cracker ratio for perfect s'mores.
Ah.
I guess if you're adding chocolate, you don't need extra sweetness.
Yeah.
The
I
flatness
guess
makes them
so.
great for topping sweet potatoes. What? What is this business? Where a round marshmallow typically browns before the interior melting process is complete. Also try popping them in the freezer and taking 1 or 2 out for a quick, chewy, mildly sweet snack. So marshmallows are supposed to be big over there
Smart.
and mildly sweet.
Yes.
And apparently you stick them on sweet potatoes?
Yes.
What?
That's genius,
That's like a
though.
thing?
Colleen, great, 5 stars.
5 stars.
Great for sweet potato casserole.
Okay, so
These flat, small marshmallows work out so much better for sweet potato casseroles than the standard marshmallows. You guys are having dessert for dinner.
Yes.
You shouldn't do that.
they're not our marshmallows.
No.
But
Look, I've had a potato bake, and we've used some sweet potato in there, and it's generally like the sweet potato is enough to add a little bit to a savoury dish. These people are adding marshmallows.
Brown sugar, too.
And
Yeah,
look,
that's
it's not
just
one.
the tip of the iceberg,
Okay.
really. The cherry on top.
Guys, are we doing marshmallows wrong? In Australia, we just...
no, we're not.
Okay. In Australia, they are for hot chocolates and for sticking on a stick and roasting on a campfire.
Yeah.
We don't generally do the s'more thing.
Sometimes we do, but we can do it with more than just. We can do it with like Oreos and stuff.
Yeah, our marshmallows.
Because they're so small that we can put them on Oreos
I think they're
and
the-
Tim Tams. I
I think we've got to differentiate here. There's small, standard, and large. And we have standard marshmallows
Yeah.
generally in Australia.
But they're small to
It's small to the large ones.
American.
Yeah, the jumbo marshmallows. No, can't be going on with that.
No.
Get your house in order, America. Sort your
On the
marshmallows out.
marshmallows.
Yeah, and stop putting sweets on top of savouries.
Yeah, and some of you need to stop calling people called Craig.
Oh yeah, that's another
We
thing.
already have there's already a name called Greg. We don't need that.
Well, we love Craig. How'd they
What?
know?
British-
And with that, we'll say bye, fellas. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Whip.
How'd they know about Craig?
I got they did their homework. got a lot of thoughts.
Yeah, hit me.
I guess I have to say it first. We have the toe-sized marshmallows they're talking about.
I
The
have
big
had a
toe-sized
dusty
marshmallows.
mallow.
Yeah, listen. Melting Pot America, we got everything. All right? which leads me to my next thought. One, oh, great. Collab with some Aussies, and they just got to take the first chance to dunk on us for where we were born, where we have no control of it. And then as I continue listening, I thought we deserve it. So I'm not that mad about it.
Yeah,
but we absolutely deserve all of it. Which leads me to my next thought. I don't feel like I should be taking the full flame for sweet potato casserole with marshmallows on top. America is big, all right? I know Australia's got 2 cities?
Bit more than that, but there are 2 big: Sydney, Perth,
Sydney
Queensland,
and Perth.
Victoria.
I know the populated area of Australia is not as big as America. America's big.
I
right?
should know more.
We're up in the Midwest. We have to take flack for Chicago pizza and lots of heinous food atrocities. But I don't like Southern sweet tea and sweet potato casserole. I'm off. All right, I don't have any family from down there.
Too sweet.
Yeah, that's not for me. And that's like where's sweet potato casserole? Where is that? No, it's got to be like Arkansas or something.
Probably. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit everywhere.
But I guess we shouldn't pass the buck. I don't know. But I gotta listen. I'm not. I just want to make it known. I'm not in sweet potato casserole's corner here. All right.
Okay.
Just. I don't want to be attacked like that.
The square mallows tactic blows my mind, though. That's a keeper tip. That right there is a zesty life hack for everybody out there. This Thanksgiving.
They had to drop it. They had to subtly drop it. It's in their nature.
Get those square mallows. That way it caramelizes evenly and melts over your sweet potatoes.
Caramelize, that's a good word. Here, the Australians using any good big words like that. We smart here, America. Big word.
Big word.
Big word smart, all right? See, now I feel competitive. I feel like we're in a battle.
It is
they Aussied me up.
It's based on where you're from. I know a lot of Europeans who come to America are like, your chocolate tastes like vomit to me. And it's...
German chocolate do be banging, though.
It is banging. That's not to say American chocolate isn't. We're just used to the way it tastes and what's in it. And there happens to be some compound that does bear a similarity to vomit or cheese taste. And since they've never had it before, they're like, this is awful.
The made me think of, for some reason, as long as we're on the subject, Japanese people don't like root beer.
What?
When they try it, and it's because the root beer flavor they use in medicine, like how we use that cherry flavor.
Yeah.
So when they drink it, they just have the medicine association with it. So, bummer.
I want a NyQuil float.
A lean float. Lean? I'm going to make a lean rapper style, but I need a couple of scoops of vanilla in there. A couple of scoops of vanilla.
So we got a bit derailed there, but...
We did. Hey, but to bring it back, I've been letting my competitive spirit get the best of me. I love Australia. I love Australians, and I love zesty boys.
Yes, Tom Hardy, thank you for your submission.
Thank you for your zesty submission.
That's strange to call it that. Your review.
It's a bit of a zesty submission.
Whatever. We'll talk to you guys in the future. Here's to more beef.
Oh yeah, where can you find these guys? Where
you can find these guys pretty much anywhere you find podcasts. They're also on Instagram and TikTok at Zesty Life Hacks, just about anywhere.
Amazing.
Speaking of beef, do you have a review?
I have a review. I got a beefy one. This is a review for Rain. Total Body Fuel Fitness and Performance Drink. 16 fluid ounce pack of 12. When I kind of low-key am interested in energy drinks. When I see new ones, especially ones with funny flavors, I like to try them.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to look up. There's not enough flavor text on the cans a lot. I don't get what the energy drink is always. What makes this energy drink different
Okay.
than all of them? So I do a little research. I go on the website, see if they have any funny paragraphs about stuff, and that led me to this review by MSU Spartan 5.
Oh boy.
He titles it "Perfect Energy Drink for Athletes." Fantastic energy drink. Was looking for an alternative to Monster since I run a 5 mile every day and also have an 8 to 5 weekday office job. Wouldn't you know it, Monster answered my prayers by making Rain. I would drink Rain over Bang any day. Just an FYI, any flavor. For those complaining about taste and flavors. Seriously? Sorry, this stuff can't taste like hot fudge sundae sliding down your gullet. Is that what you're expecting? It has 0 calories. They taste insanely good, if not better, for containing 0 calories, 0 total fat, 0 sugars, and get this, only 1 carb. Also, for those complaining this has too much caffeine, don't drink it then? How about that? Why are you nitpicking a product that has a large amount of natural caffeine when it is in fact you and your body that is obviously sensitive to it? I love the 300 milligrams of natural caffeine, which Bang does not use natural caffeine, that these cans have. It is my morning cup of coffee in the morning. Love the product. Exactly what I would expect as far as taste and energy are concerned for an energy drink geared towards athletes. Well done, Monster and Rain, and thank you. 5 stars across the board. FYI, I've tried Peach Fizz, Razzleberry, and Carnival Candy so far. Can't go wrong with any of them, honestly. But Peach Fizz might be at the top so far, followed by Razzleberry. Very excited to try the new flavor just released called Orange Dreamsicle. Heard it's delicious and patiently waiting for Amazon to get it in stock. Edit 10/24/2019.
Oh boy.
I have now tried the Orange Dreamsicle, and it is a game changer. By far, the best flavor to date. As it stands, here are my flavor choices ranked based on what I have tried.
Right.
1. Orange Dreamsicle. 2. Carnival Candy. 3. White Gummy Bear. 4. Peach Fizz. 5. Strawberry Sublime. 6. Mango Matic. 7. Lil Koi Lychee. 8. Razzleberry. 5 stars.
Dang, Razzleberry dropped.
Razzleberry, boom, hit the floor.
Those Rain power rankings really changed as he tried more and more.
As he became more of a sommelier, I feel like.
Yes. Mm-hmm. White pineapple. White gummy bear, which is the
white gummy bear.
pineapple.
Oh. Man, I hate pineapple flavor. Good thing. I was looking at him, I was like, white gummy bear, that's weird. That's a little too weird, but I want to try it.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pineapple. I would have been disappointed.
Love it. It's strange how gummy bears, maybe I talked about this before, gummy bears is like the one candy that said, we're going to add in pineapple, all right? Is everyone cool with that? Okay,
I respect it. I respect it.
Like no other candy.
Sure.
Every other candy, cherry, apple, grape.
Actually, I'm not big on pineapple, but their gummy bear version of pineapple is like the best version of candy pineapple, I would have to say. But back to this freak. This guy is pretty passionate about his energy drinks. He's ready to get in their corner. Like loyal.
Very loyal. He's using the new language of energy drinks. I almost lost him for a second. Used to drink Monster, now I drank the Bang, now I drink Rain. He's just dropping in random nouns into his sentence and I'm trying to process it all. Maybe he's just more developed than I am.
He's evolving. These energy drinks.
Squat Rain, Bing Bang Slip. Morning caffeine natural.
Morning cup of coffee in the morning. Cup coffee drink. Energy. He's become a human. What's that fake energy drink commercial?
Red Bull. What? Fake energy drink?
Energy fake energy drink.
Oh, 5 hour energy?
No. The crazy power thirst.
Okay.
You don't know Power
I
Thirst?
don't think I know Power Thirst.
All right, I think so. This guy's obviously nuts. For the rest of the review, I feel like I gotta just let Matt watch Power Thirst. We'll be back with you in 2 minutes' time, folks.
That one guy got me every time.
the yelling guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen classic internet video Power Thirst,
Whew.
check that. That's I don't know. That I sent you the original link, May 28th, 2007.
Oldie.
I was watching this daily back in the day. Yeah, it's just, I think the one that's always, the line that's always funniest to me, you will be abnormally, or what is it? You will be uncomfortably energetic.
Yeah.
That is the perfect way to describe the energy drink feeling. I think this guy lives in that zone.
Yeah, Spartan
He
Man.
prefers to be there.
M95, M. Night Shyamalan, whatever his name is. He is tapped into the energy force.
I really think, there's a variety of superhero origin stories. This might be mid superhero origin story.
Yes.
As he's like the bane of energy drinks. He's got a big tank of fuel on his back pumping directly through giant tubes into him. And it's just rain. It's just like a cocktail. It's just white gummy bear, dude. Orange dreamsicle.
Razzle dazzle.
Oh, he switches to a different color, different flavor energy drink when he wants to use a different type of power.
Woo.
When he wants to be a different type of energetic.
Let's do it, animators.
Yeah, the perfect bad guy.
Your work's cut out for you.
Yep. We got carnival candy.
Is that just cotton candy? Is that what it's supposed to be?
I think that one's supposed to be. That one scared me too. I'm like, I don't want it to be too sweet. I tried the Lilikoi lychee.
Lychee?
Lychee? Lychee?
I would say
lychee.
lychee.
I think it might be lychee. I should know.
You
I've
should
eaten
know.
them with my hands. But
and mouth.
yeah, this guy's starting to rub. I'm starting to talk like this guy. I ate the fruit with my hands. My hands unwrapped the fruit and ate my mouth energy. All right, you got a final review here. You got a review to make us feel good.
Yeah, to make us feel good. I don't know. I guess
I'm gonna feel some type of way from the sounds of it.
We've talked about some beverages here lately, and this one just seems like it lines up. Sometimes you go with the grain, and that's what I'm doing here. This is a review from United Mileage Dining Plus. United Mileage Plus Dining. One of those combinations of word. If you're a United, flyer, you may have signed up for this. You get miles when you eat at certain restaurants. This is a review for Wayback Burgers in Oakbrook Terrace. And TT writes a review as of March 3rd, 2021. TT writes, "The restaurant from the outside looks great. The double bacon burger was fair. It was probably something that I would be able to make at home, but a little greasier. The tots were also okay. I had less flavor of Cajun than I was led to believe it would have."
What a good sentence.
Right. The Sky Root Beer was also all right as well. I was hoping for more of a sassafras flavor to it, but I would liken it to your A&W. 2 stars.
Whoa! That lack of sassafras really dropped some stars off the ends. Pink, pink, pink.
And the star tumbles from the rating.
Yeah, it just dims out. Sassafras roots overtaking it.
But honestly, rereading it again, I rarely go to a restaurant and think, that's something I could have had at home. If you get a double bacon burger, and you're like, probably could have had that at home.
Double mayo bomb bacon burger surprise meat grinder. I usually just have that on Tuesdays.
Yeah. This is a little greasier than I make, but
only a little. If you ain't cooking everything in bacon fat, are you really living? No, you're dying.
Render that fat down. Ooh, render it.
Yeah, just drink it as a little snack.
So you got your I don't know, your sausages in the pan, and then you just you spoon up that fat on top. You're frying your eggs in the bacon fat, and you spoon that on top, and it cooks from both sides. And
You're frying eggs in bacon fat. I don't do it often because obviously it would kill me. But boy, is that a game changer.
Kind of like square marshmallows.
Square marshmallows. Yeah, America's living in the future. We got square marshmallows. We got eggs cooked in bacon fat. Our breakfast game is off the chain. McDonald's has got that chicken sandwich breakfast thing now. Wild. Right, Australia? You want to go down to Macca's or whatever the fuck you call it? I'll meet you down there. Whoop your ass. I'm just kidding. I'm sure any Australian dude could beat the crap out of me. Name any.
Probably.
Any of them.
A koala.
They're feisty at the least. If they're not strong, I'm willing to bet they're feisty. You just got to be in that kind of environment where spiders and shit are attacking you from all angles. You got to protect your family.
Death at every turn.
I was just raised to be pudgy. Should we plug this bad boy out?
Yeah, I was raised, not raged, raised to be pluggy is what I was going to joke. Really, really stuck the landing on that one.
Yep, that was a funny one. Hey, thanks for listening, everybody. Special thanks to the Zesty Podcast Boys this week.
Zesty Life Hacks, at Zesty Life Hacks, anywhere you can find Zesty Life Hacks.
Zesty Life Hack Podcast. Zesty Podcast Life.
Some combination of those words.
Go listen. Yeah. New episode of our podcast every Tuesday. If you'd like to send in an absurd review for us to get a little crazy over, why don't you send an email with a hyperlink to that friggin' review to reviewparty.com@gmail.com.
It just got easier. You can get the link for Google Reviews. You click that little share button.
Oh! Game changer. You don't got to get off the snipping tool. You don't got to Windows Shift S. You don't got to hit the both buttons and the screenshot on your phone. Sometimes you accidentally just hit where the screen goes black. You got to open it up, go back to Safari, click on it. No. You can just click on the little dots.
It's never been easier.
Wow.
No more excuses is what we're trying to say.
I don't have any excuses for following us on social media.
No. You can find us on social media at reviewparty.com on Instagram and TikTok, and at reviewpartypod on Twitter. You can also find our website at www.reviewparty.com. You can read our blog there. You can see every single episode there. You can shop the shop there, and you can sign up for the After Party Review newsletter that'll just keep you in the know of all these review things happening.
I think so. No less, I think. No less, I believe. Oh, we haven't reminded people, leave a review wherever you listen to this podcast. You listen on iTunes, reviews bump up that go rhythm. Supporting the show, being a part of the community. What a beautiful thing. Surrounded by reviewparty.com. It's enveloping you. Within the slipstream, you're being taken to the comedy verse. Oh, wonderful. And then you hear your funny review for our funny show featured on the show, and you go, wow. I'm part of something.
Yeah.
But also, you want to be a part of something musical, fantastic, in your ears, delicious, nosebleeds. You've heard their song, Bread for Breakfast, throughout the episode. Gonna continue with this annoying cadence. Find their more great tunes on Spotify. Nosebleeds. One word. That's everything. I heard Matt has a finisher for us.
I have a finisher for us.
That's Matt. You're scaring me.
I have a finisher
That's better.
I have a finisher for us from Amazon. Is this my first Amazon review of the episode? That's
got to be a first.
Wow. Yeah.
Usually that's the bread and butter.
This is an Amazon review for Pokemon Boys 5-pack no-show socks. If it were me, I'd want to show them, just saying.
Pokemon Boys.
And Amazon user Jessica Huguenet titles her review, Cute. She writes, my nephew loved it. Great colors, really thick and soft. Not what she said. 5 stars. time and a place, Jessica. Time and a place.
Pokemon boys. Ooh,
I'm thick and soft.
You're like a regular Snorlax over there, bro. Hey, you been hitting the gym? You're looking like a Snorlax today, bro.
I'm razzle dazzle.
Is that the energy drink flavor?
Yes.
Okay, stop the episode.
Stop.